Ah. Hello? E. Hello? Is it so loud? Background music? Whatever. Ah! Oh, oops, that was the wrong thing. Hello! Welcome to the stream! It's yours truly, the illustrious Phantom Thief Curtis. And today I'm a PNG tuber. And if you're wondering why, hold on. Okay. Is audio okay? So I'm just checking my audio stuff. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm a PNG tuber today, bam! Yes, that's right. This is my webcam. I'm using my webcam instead of usually I use my webcam for my VTube studio, but today, we're doing this. We're playing, I'm gonna unbox some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff instead. I bought 3 packs of this, sorry my crappy webcam, but whatever. I bought 3 packs of the Albaz Strike structure deck, which came out like 4 days ago, and it was coming in the mail, and I finally got it today. So I just want to open on stream, cause why the frick not? Hopefully I don't drop my webcam and like, I don't know, do stuff. I don't know, but yeah, this is what we're doing today. It's just like a chill stream today, I guess. Just me wanting to open this up, and might as well do it on stream because I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh sometimes, so might as well. Alright, let's get started. Why not? This is so different from what I usually do. I'm also a PNG tuber today because my clothes are in the wash, so that's why I'm wearing the gloves instead of my normal ones, like in my blue ones, because well, I don't have to wear fingerprints here, I don't think, and they're also in the wash, so that's also why I'm a PNG tuber. Hiya! Oh dang. Also, this is the very nice box. We got a mat. I'm gonna open this up. We're gonna put all our stuff on this. It'll tell you how to, it gives you tips and the tricks in the back of it. But we're gonna, sorry about that. What am I doing today? This is a weird stream. Hello. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that there. Wait, let me move my keyboard out of the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that there so I can have something to put my cards on. Or, like, not dirty. I think I left my my gaming card game mat at home. So, it's not with me. I wanna open. Oh yeah, okay. Where's the open plastic? How do I open plastic? I never understand how to open these things. It's like somewhere on the side, right? Is it this? It's supposed to be like a little tab that you can like pull. How do I do? What do I do? Come on, open. Open says me. Yeah, there's supposed to be oh, here it is. I'm dumb. It's so hard to see. Okay. Yep, give me my cards. Release them. Yeah. Plastic waste. Sorry, environment. I apologize, environment. Ugh. Yeah. Come on. Open for me. Okay. There we go. Hope I didn't damage any cards. Try to get more courier. Spriggan's sprint. Shut up, car. Alright. Try to get my courier. Spriggan's kit. Golden sword. Okay, so these are useful. Brand diffusion. Okay. We got a Common copy of Fallen of Albaz. That makes me kind of sad, but whatever. Okay, hold on. No. Seeing this makes me sad. Seeing a common copy of Chaos Dragon Levianeer makes me sad. Oh, that's pain. Alright. Got Radiant, Artifact Scythe. Okay. White Dragon Wyvern Buster, Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Okay, Star Liege. Yeah, Star Liege Cypher. Keeper Dragon Magic. I guess that one makes sense. Summoning Monk, Ghost Ogre. Okay, I already have a couple Ghost Ogres. Effect Veiler. Alright, Omni Dragon Brotar. Ooh, a bunch of these cards. Why is there Gold Sarcophagus? I wasn't expecting that one. Alright. Dark Ruler No More. Those are useful. Alright. And then we got back to the front. Yes, and then we got a bunch of the fusion cards over here. And these are what I want. I want these. These are the tokens. I love these tokens. I'm really into this storyline. Of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If you don't know, but whatever, it's fine. All right, I'll put that one to the side. All right, that was the initial one. Now I got 2 more to open, and then we're gonna make a deck out of these, or at the very least, I already have. Hold on. Where is it? Where? Where? Is this it? This is it. Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, I'm coming. Which one is it? This one. Just me rummaging through like my 5 or 6 different decks I own. Alright. Tri-Brigade deck. So my goal here is I already have a Tri-Brigade deck, right? And if you don't know, Tri-Brigade is like one of the best decks going around at the moment. Or like one of the best deck types because, I don't know, just Beast Warriors and Beasts just Beast Warriors are broken in general, so it gives Beast Warriors a lot of support. And it's pretty broken. So my goal is to make my Tri-Brigade deck worse, but more fun, by combining it with this Albaz Strike structure deck, which is probably gonna go badly because Tri-Brigade support links, and then this structure deck is supposed to be it's supposed to be like fusion based, and I've heard that the Albaz Strike structure deck is the Tri-Brigade archetype is the worst archetype out of the related archetypes to the branded archetype. Anyone who's watching this and doesn't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh is gonna be completely lost. Basically, an archetype is a set of cards, right? So this set of cards is based around Fallen of Albaz, and then its supporting cards, which are branded. So it's Fallen of Albaz's archetype is branded. So it all revolves around this card, and you fuse this card with other into other things, and then you have support with the branded cards. So, and there's a bunch of related archetypes, including, was it Springans? Including what? Springans? Tri-Brigade, Dogmatica, and what was it? Ice Jade, and also Sword Soul. So those are some related archetypes, but apparently, out of all the archetypes combined that are related to the branded archetype, that to combine with them, Tri-Brigade is like the worst. But I don't care because I want to try it. So, and we got some Winged Beasts and Beasts in here, so which are mainly these two, Springan's Kit and Tri-Brigade Mercurier. So these could work out. These might help work out. These might help incorporate the Tri-Brigades into branded. But I don't know. I dropped Blue Eyes Tuck Steve. Hi Loon, welcome to the stream. Actually, Loon, do you want to get in a Discord call? Do you want to get in here with me and talk instead of just being in chat? All right, we got 2 more of these structure decks to open. All right, yeah. Opens as me. Okay, I swear to God, the printing on these is so weird because, yeah, I mean, the packaging is so weird because the way it's always like different where the pull tab is to open these, and it's like never consistent. And like half the time it's like I don't even think it's proper. Also, yes, I am blue-eyed. Hi, Leon. Also, I'm a PNG tuber today because I'm using my webcam for my actual stuff. Also, hi. I already said hi. Fine with me. I don't much have. Don't worry about it. Let's get into. Why not? Let's do it. Hold on. Hold on. I'll get in the Feline running Discord. We can just hang out. Why not? You don't have to know much. I'm just a nerd. All right. Which one? General, I guess. Okay, confirm. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Wait, hold on. Say something again.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, I think you're loud enough, probably.
Probably, maybe.
All right. Everyone say hi to Loon. Also, there's like literally no one else in chat right now.
Yes, hello. It's
Hello,
me,
yes. I didn't have a
Hi,
stream
yes.
planned for today, but my Yu-Gi-Oh cards came in mail. So I was like, I want to open these on stream. Why not? Do something different for a change. Just
Yeah,
chill
that's
out.
Sweet.
I'm a big nerd. Do you play any
How long
card
have you played
games?
them? Or gathered?
Hmm?
How long have you gathered the cards or played?
I've been
What's your
playing
experience?
since like I wonder if I've said this on stream. I probably said this on a stream, like on like I probably said this on someone else's stream, probably Arcane's, but I'm not sure if I said it on my stream. I've been playing since like 8th grade, so that was like 5 years ago. I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh growing up. I know that's a lot of people's experiences. Like, I know people I know Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel was was a thing recently, right? And that blew up. And then I think it was a lot of old people that watched the original, the OG anime. You know, like with Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They picked up the game and they were Master Duel, and they were like, "What the fuck? What's going on? I don't understand this at all." But yeah, I never watched the OG anime actually. I just I had friends, and they, in middle school in 8th grade, they were like, was it 7th grade or 8th grade? I think it was 8th grade. One day they came to lunch being like, yo, we got Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And eventually they asked me, yo, you should join in with us. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I've never played before. And they were like, oh, don't worry, we'll teach you. So that's how I started out.
Oh, yeah, that's very interesting.
No,
No, I have no
Okay.
experience at all with Yu-Gi-Oh myself. I haven't watched any of the series either.
Did you? Yeah, me neither. I didn't have any experience with Yu-Gi-Oh before, and I basically had to learn the rules myself because my friends were really bad at explaining the rules. So it took me like a full year before I won my first game. Hold on, I'll show you. I have my. Wait. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Yeah. This is my first deck. It's Crystal Beasts. If you don't, hold on, I'm putting it on stream. I have all my Yu-Gi-Oh decks with me right now. This is my first deck. It's Crystal Beasts. Basically, I don't know. I'll just say, as a beginner, it was really hard to learn because this is one of those decks with like a really complicated gimmick. So I had to learn a lot. So like it's like one of the worst beginner decks ever to start with. But I mean, that's how I learned. So
How you beat people with it in the end.
yeah, and then they ended up beating me a bunch.
No.
Okay, so the problem with it, I'll say it I'll explain in a way that you probably you don't understand. So modern Yu-Gi-Oh meta is just to swarm the field with as many monsters as you can, right? And then just to just bring out really strong monsters. Try to stop your opponent from doing basically anything. So like basically don't let them play the game, and then just destroy them with like some really high attack beat 6, right? I'll just say that's the majority of like meta decks, of like competitive decks these days, right? Or just just how you would usually play, right? So modern Yu-Gi-Oh is really fast paced, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This deck, at the very least, at the current moment of the Crystal Beasts, is very slow, because you basically, instead of being able to get like your strongest monster out like immediately, right? Or like at least within 2 turns, like let's say one of the strongest cards in the current game is like called Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. Okay, so basically, all you would need for it is to get out this card, which is Predaplant Verde Anaconda. So basically, you have 2 different monsters of any kind. You just use these to bring this thing out, and then with this thing, you can add a card called Red Eye's Fusion to your hand, and then with that, using Red Eye's Fusion, you can fusion summon Red Eye's Dark Dragoon, which has like what, 4,000 attack and defense, I think, and also can pretty much negate anything. So, and just for comparison, I think the baseline really strong monster would be like the baseline attack for a strong monster would be around 3,000. That's like the base strong attack, which is the amount of attack Blue Eyes White Dragon has, right?
Okay.
So this thing is strong. It can get over. It has a lot of attack, and it can basically counter most threats, right? And you basically only need 2 cards to get it out. So you only need to summon 2 monsters on the field, and then you can get this thing out. In comparison, for Crystal Beasts, I have to summon 7 monsters in order to get my boss monster out. And there's no fast way of getting all 7 of those monsters out, so... yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and a lot of good boss monsters these days have protection effects, so then they are protected from, like, you know, being taken off the field. My Crystal Beast's boss monster, which is Rainbow Dragon, has none of that. Although it can nuke it can basically nuke the entire field if I want to. So, yeah, it's a really outdated deck, but I mean, and even back when I was playing it, which was like a couple years ago, so like Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Game wasn't as fast-paced. I still got stomped pretty much all the time because of how long it took to get all 7 Crystal Beasts out. You know, it's like collecting all 7 colors of the rainbow, and then summoning the Rainbow Dragon. That's basically what the deck is.
Yeah, jeez.
I don't know.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's yeah, and all of the base Crystal Beast monsters aren't really strong by themselves, so you basically have to, yeah. Although I will say there are some really strong cards in the Crystal Beasts have, like for example, Crystal Abundance is just like, I would say probably one of if not the best card that the Crystal Beasts have, because basically it allows you to destroy everything on the field and then summon your Crystal Beast from the graveyard back to your field. So essentially it gets rid of everything on the field except for your own Crystal Beasts, and it's really easy to get like a 1-turn kill using Crystal Abundance. The problem is that you kind of have to build up your Crystal Beasts for a little bit, so it can be hard to get out, but otherwise, like, yeah. I don't know, I'm being a nerd. You ever played any card games?
That actually reminds me of I did actually, instead of Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually had the OG thing, the Duel Masters actually.
The what?
What the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Series is based on, right? Or the card game that they had there was Duel Masters rather than Yu-Gi-Oh! Which they changed later on.
Okay.
And then they made a spin-off series of Duel Masters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was like the season 0, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So instead of Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched Duel Masters and then got the 2 decks, I think, of that game.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit different from...
Actually, in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, they still call the card game Duel Monsters. So the franchise is called Yu-Gi-Oh!, but the card game is called Duel Monsters. I don't know.
Actually, that reminds me.
I actually haven't watched the
way you
anime.
describe things, with clearing the deck and all that. There's actually one Yu-Gi-Oh! Story that I had from when I was young, which was a friend of mine, a classmate of mine, was dueling another guy, and actually got out all 5 cards of Exodia on the field.
Yeah.
But apparently, his opponent had some type of card that was able to destroy all 5 cards of Exodia. But he misunderstood what this card was actually supposed to do, and so he took my classmate's 5 Exodia cards and ripped them in half.
What? Did it say like destroy the cards or something like that?
Yeah, destroy.
Oh no, I understand.
So he literally destroyed.
Damn, that sucks. No,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
that's,
Okay, no, a bunch of cards do say destroy, but they don't literally mean destroy. It means like just take it, put it to the graveyard. That sucks, dude.
Yes, that's.
Also,
Oh.
I was gonna say that. I should say that. That kid with that was playing Exodia actually was playing Exodia wrong.
Oh, was he?
The way Exodia works is that instead of summoning all 5 pieces to the field, what you're supposed to do is just have them in your hand. As long as you have all 5 pieces in your hand, you win the duel.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure that if he kept them in it, had he understood what Exodia was supposed to do, and he just kept them in his hand, he would have won the duel.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, not most likely. That's definitely how it would have
definitely.
been. Yeah, because there's no card effect that can be like, oh yeah, if your opponent wins a duel using Exodia, you can like activate this card to make it not happen. There's no card that does that. Like as soon as you draw that 5th card of Exodia, it's just like you just win.
Yeah, you just win. Okay, yeah.
Also, hi Croth. Someone else entered this chat. Hi Croth. I didn't say hi, but yeah. I wonder if they already
Yes,
left.
hello.
Hello.
Hi, greeting.
I remember collecting Pokemon cards when I was younger, but I never understood how to play the TCG, how to play the card game, so I never ended up getting into it.
Yeah, Pokemon, no. I have no clue how to play that. But
Me
I know
neither.
that my sister collected a lot of those cards.
Yeah, actually, most of the cards I collected were bootleg
Oh, really?
because my uncle runs a shop in Chinatown, LA, and he used to sell these fake Pokemon cards, and I'm pretty sure me and my sister knew they were fake, but we just bought them anyways. So most of the cards we have are fake.
Oh, wasn't there like some type of way to check if they were real or fake? Like.
Oh yeah,
like
no,
someone
yeah,
holding them?
yeah, like it's pretty easy to tell. You can tell by like the quality of the card. Like obviously, if it looks like it's supposed to be like a shiny card, but there's no shine to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This came out of order. Sorry, I'm looking at this thing. I think this structure deck, the cards were out of order, because if you see like these ones, it's Summoner Monk, Ghost Ogre, and then Effect Veiler here, but then Effect Veiler. So maybe I just messed that up. I don't know. It's nothing major. Maybe it was just probably just a factory mistake when they were packaging the cards. But yeah, you can obviously tell if it's like if it's like the cards have like if the names are just like yellow instead of being like gold foil, then like obviously it's fake. For Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like if the attacks, no, not Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I mean for Pokemon cards, you could obviously tell that they were fake because the what was it? Their HP stats were like way high. I remember my sister had the card she was probably the most proud of was a Blaziken that had 550 HP. Where like I think now we're like most Pokemon cards have like what? Even the highest ones are like around 200, right? At this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can tell that those were kind of fake. Kind of fake.
Tweaked,
Yeah, definitely fake. Yeah. And also the cards we had were like way thicker. Like they were made of like it felt like they were actually made of like cardboard instead of, just like cardstock.
Yeah.
And you can tell even if like the best like bootlegs, usually you can tell that they're off but sometimes like the color is off, so the color saturation is kind of off, or normally the most foolproof way is just to touch the back, and if it feels pretty rough as opposed to being smooth, then it's probably a fake. I actually remember my first Yu-Gi-Oh card, I think, that I ever owned was this card called Tuner Guardian, I think. Something like that? Yeah. And I found out years later, because I just found it at my desk, I was like, oh, this shit is fake. Because the font was not correct. It was slightly off.
Oh no.
So I was like, wow, that kind of sucks. My whole life was a lie. The very first Yu-Gi-Oh card I ever owned was bootleg. Bootleg. Sometimes bootleg shit isn't so bad.
Nah, not really.
I mean, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. I can't think of an example. Never mind.
Perfect.
I mean, not like if it's like a direct ripoff. Like, but I mean like sometimes you can have like, let's say what do I think? What am I thinking of? I can't. My mind is going blank. I can't think of something. I can't think of an example. Never mind. Maybe until I have been proven, until I make a point, then I am incorrect and ignore me. All right.
Sure. I'm seeing 2 pots on screen right now.
Huh?
Oh, you just removed them.
2 pots? Yes. It's called Pot of Extravagance.
Oh yeah, I know of Pot of Greed at least.
Yeah, Pot of Greed. So basically, Pot of Greed is overpowered.
Yeah, it's the biggest meme.
Yeah. It's like, what does Pot of Greed do? So they have a bunch of retrains of it, or like different versions of it. So these cards allow you to draw 2 cards by banishing cards from your extra deck.
Extra deck?
So you know what fusion monsters are?
No.
You play polymerization and they become 2 things. You know how like, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon?
Sure.
You know what Blue Eyes White Dragon is?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say you have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, right? You can play a card called Polymerization, or in Japanese it's Fusion, and then you can fuse those 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons together, but to get Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is basically a Blue Eyes White Dragon with 3 heads.
Okay.
And then that's called a fusion monster. So, which is this thing? This thing is a fusion monster. You get this thing by fusing together 2 or more monsters. The purple cards. So, when you do that, when you do that, you take instead of that fusion monster that card you just fused together, the new card that it becomes, instead of taking it from your main deck, which is like where all your cards are from, the card like the deck that you would draw cards from at the beginning of every turn. Instead of taking the fusion monster from that, you would take it from a secondary deck which holds only monsters, which is called the extra deck.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so
Now.
it'd be kind of like hard. I mean, like, imagine if you had to like draw not only the prerequisite fusion monsters and have them in your hand in order to fuse them together, but also if you had to hard draw the monster that their combined form together, and draw that as well in order to summon, in order to be able to fuse them together. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Or kind of hard to do at least. All right, I'm done sorting, mostly. We can put the extra deck cards and the tokens to the side. Okay. So I'm just gonna. So I have my existing Tri-Brigade deck, which is actually really competitively good, and we're gonna make it worse by combining it with the cards I got from this structure deck.
Great.
Ah! My webcam. I have to make sure not to tip it over and then show my face.
Ooh, no.
That's why I'm a PNG YouTuber today, because I have my webcam taped onto a tripod very precariously.
Oh, taped?
What's the Mewtwo of Yu-Gi-Oh? The Mewtwo of Yu-Gi-Oh. Probably, I want to say like the Egyptian god cards. Because like, those yeah, probably the Egyptian god cards if I had to say. I don't know if there's a direct comparison, but yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna sort out my cards. Anyway, how are you, Leon?
Oh, I'm doing great.
What time is it for you, actually?
For me, it's 4:28 p or a.m.
4:28 a.m.
Yeah, in the morning.
Oh shit!
Exactly. Yeah,
But
just
you're like was it reverse?
was nocturnal schedule.
Yeah. Okay. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
All right. So
I will.
I want to keep this deck down to 40 cards because technically the minimum amount of cards you can have in your main deck is 40 cards, and then the maximum is 60. But unless it's like, I guess, a pendulum deck, for the most part you want to keep your deck the amount of cards in your deck as low as possible, because let's say you have 2 copies of a card, right, in your deck. If your chances of drawing that card is higher if it's just like a, let's say, a 2 out of 40 chance rather than a 2 out of 60 chance.
Yeah.
So I want to keep it down to 40 cards. All right, so let's look at the cards I want to add. So Tri-Brigade Mercury and Springen's Kit are definitely up on the list, because these guys are winged beasts and beasts, and my deck already supports both of those, so these will be the easiest to put into the deck. I might only need 1 copy of each, because they're not, hold on. Shoot, I actually should have done some research before I started trying to do some deck building.
Well, how are you doing then?
Huh?
How's your day been?
Oh, it's been okay. Nothing really happened. Actually, you know what? About these cards, right? So, I actually wanted to do this little unboxing stream over the weekend. But I saw, like, oh yeah, last Friday it was these cards. I actually saw that my package arrived at the dorm mailroom, and I was like, oh, okay, so I'll pick it up over the weekend. I go to the mailroom to the weekend, and they're like, oh, we can't find it. You're gonna have to wait until Monday to go to the office and see if it's over there. I'm like, okay. So this morning I go over to the office, and they're like, oh, we don't have it here. Let me go check. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And they're like, okay, let's go. I'm gonna go check back at the mailroom, and see if it's over there. And they were like, oh yeah, never mind. It was here the whole time. I guess the people that were working were just blind. Here, you can go pick it up. So that's why I'm doing this today. I'm just like, whatever, it's fine. I wasn't actually, yeah, because actually this released, these cards, this structure deck that I'm unboxing, that I'm working with right now, actually released 4 days ago. So this is a relatively new thing. It's just that, it's just that, like, so I actually wasn't expecting to get it immediately, like, as soon as it came out, because I was like, oh, so they're gonna, since I ordered it and it's gonna be shipping to me, they're probably gonna they're probably gonna ship it the day of release, and then it'll come to me. But it came to me, but I guess they shipped it in advance. Also, hi Paimon, welcome to the stream.
Oh, it's the Paimon.
Yes, it's the Paimon. Not just a Paimon, the
Hello,
Paimon.
Yes,
Also,
the Paimon.
I want to show off, I have some really cute cards in this deck. Hold on, wait. I got Melfi Puppy. This one's super cute. I love it. And then I got, but the video quality is really crap, but yeah. And then we got Melfi Caddy, also very cute. And then we got
Yeah, it looks
this
adorable.
bunny, a Calantosa, mystical beast of the forest. And then we got Rescue Cat, which is very strong card. And then we got other things, like that sea turtle kaiju. What was his name? Those are some cute gloves. Thank you, Paimon. My blue gloves are in the wash, so that's why you're seeing these gloves. Alright. Oh yeah, also, do you like pink cat girls, Loon?
Pink cat. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We got pink cat girls in this deck.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
sick.
we got like 2 of them, and now we got 3 of them. So this one's
3.
Ferigit. This one's Ferigit, the Baron Blossom. She's a sniper. And then we got
Ooh.
Tri-Brigade Kit, who is her younger sister by lore. Yeah, these cards have lore.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Your
you-
younger sister as well.
yeah.
They're related.
Yeah, and then we got what? Springen's Kit? Hold on, which is one of the new cards. Where is it? Where is here? Yes, this is an alternate form of this is her, but with like a mech suit, or like a partial mech suit.
Mech suit.
And then we got her in a full mech suit. Yeah, Tri-Brigade.
Oh, 2 different versions.
Yeah, we got 3 versions of Kit and then 1 for Regit. Paimon actually has a friend who really likes this stuff. Invite him to the stream. Invite him to the stream and get him to watch, and then get him to yell at me for messing up my already good deck.
Yeah, rate the card deck.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I already have my deck list, like my current deck list written down. So even if I do mess it up, I can even if I do change up this deck, I can probably revert it later. So yeah. But yeah, Tri-Brigades right now is one of like the best archetypes competitively, I think. I mean, at least it was back, but I've been out of the loop a little bit for Yu-Gi-Oh, for like the Yu-Gi-Oh scene. So I'm not entirely sure, but last I checked, it was really good, and I don't see it going anywhere. So yeah. Honestly, I just built the deck because I thought it looked really cool. So yeah. Actually, hold on. Actually,
use it then?
huh?
Are you gonna use it then?
Oh yeah, no. This is one of the decks. This is one of the decks I use the most. This is like one of my current decks because it's actually really competitively good. Because, I'll show you. I'm gonna show you how it's good because you won't understand. But basically, I got this card, which is like the boss monster of the deck, which I can basically summon at any time, and when I do, I can just banish one of my opponent's cards. So basically, I can just interrupt any combo my opponent's going through, which is pretty good. And then besides that, I also have incorporated this card into the deck called the Beast, which shuts down any sort of spell card. So like basically, if someone activates a spell card, I can just negate it by having this monster on the field. And I have a really easy way of getting it out. So this deck is actually pretty good so far. Actually, the Tri-Brigades were more broken because essentially you could. There was a monster that was banned recently from like the competitive scene. Well, I say the competitive scene, but really it was just put on the ban list, the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list recently. It would force your opponent into only summoning, I think it was wind monsters. So wind monsters like an attribute. So there's like different. So like there's like fire, earth, dark, light, wind, water attributes. And I think wind is pretty uncommon. So you could essentially summon this guy out at the end of your combo, and then your opponent basically can't summon anything unless they're playing a wind deck, or if they have a way of getting this monster off the field. So I feel okay with the fact that card was banned because I feel like it was really unfair, and I never used that card in my deck either because it was basically like, well, shit, what do I do? Yeah, going first has an overwhelming advantage, honestly. So,
yeah, I can see that being the case.
Yeah, because essentially when you go first, you get to build up a huge board, and then when it's your opponent's turn, they have to spend their turn basically breaking through that board. Yeah. I do a lot of VTubers wear those gloves. Are they shy of showing their hands? I just have these gloves. I just have owned these, and I want to put them on. You want? Here. That's my bare hand. Yes.
Oh, bare hand reveal.
Bare hand reveal.
We're getting spicy.
Put a censor bar up in this. This is going to 18+ territory.
Yeah.
Gotta cover that skin. I'm gonna get banned from YouTube terms of service. All right. Right. Fuck. Oh yeah, hold on. I'll show you my current deck. Because I found that Tri-Brigades. I took my Tri-Brigade deck to a couple tournaments, and I went to, and I actually did pretty well. Actually, yeah, I did pretty well. But I was like, you know what? Everyone else is playing Tri-Brigades. This is kind of getting boring. So I want to change it up. And then I found this archetype. It's called Live Twin. And I know a lot of people in the VTuber community will know what Live Twin is because it is famously the VTuber deck. Like, these monsters are themed after VTubers.
What?
You have Live Twin Kill and then Live Twin Leela. So these two are based on are like actually just VTubers, right? These two are VTubers. Yeah. And so I made that deck, but I made this deck not because these cards are VTubers, but because they're but hold on. I didn't make this deck because they were VTubers, but because their real life counterparts are Phantom Thieves. So they have the Live Twins have a real life counterpart called the Evil Twins, and so basically they're real life personas, and they're Phantom Thieves. They steal shit. So I'm like, these monsters are not only VTubers, but they're also Phantom Thieves. I could not ask for a more perfect deck.
Yeah, no, that's actually just perfect.
Yeah, and the whole deck is revolved around, or at least my deck, it's themed around stealing your opponent's cards. Or at least that's the way I built my deck, so if you ever play against me, your cards are mine.
I hope I get to keep my cards though after the battle.
Yeah, I'll give them back, but yeah. This is probably my favorite deck so far, just because of how thematically it fits and how fun it is to play. But I want to change up my Tri-Brigade deck because it's like a little bit too competitive for me. I don't know. I like being good, but I also like being casual, which is kind of weird. But I want to combine this deck with this deck. Oh, yeah. So, which is what I'm doing right now, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. Right. Okay. So let's start off with. Okay. So. I think I'll start off with 2 copies of Mercurier and Kit. Just start off with. I'm not sure if I'll actually hold on. Banished or in the graveyard. I probably only need 1 copy of each, actually.
How so?
Okay, I'm trying to think about this because, it sucks. I hate that. That's a misprint. This Mercurier, the border is off center. So like the border on the left side is thinner than the right side. That pisses me off. It's okay, whatever. I mean, whatever. It's fine. I can just put this one off to the side. I have 2 others that are perfectly good. But that one will be on the display case. Yeah, I'll need to do some playtesting to see what's good. But I think 2 copies of Mercurier should be good, and 1 copy of Kit. I think we'll go with that for now. We'll incorporate that into the deck. Alright. And then I'm gonna need an additional copy of Fallen of Albaz. I'll probably get 3 copies of him in there. Alright. As for what else is in the deck? We're gonna want
Take notes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Enthusiast.
Take notes. I don't really need more effect veilers. I think what I want to put in here are some of the spell cards. So I want to put in. Okay, so these branded cards, I'm gonna take a look at their effects because I'm gonna need those in order to fuse shit together. Pot of Extravagance. No, I don't need Pot of Extravagance. Pot of Extravagance, like, you know, obviously, Pot of Greed is really good, right? Because essentially it just allows you to play a smaller deck. So yes. If you just draw Pot of Greed, it's like, oh, I can just play it immediately and then just get 2 more cards out of it. So it's like it just like basically deletes cards from your deck, right? These pot retrains, there's like what, Pot of Extravagance, Pot of Desires, Pot of something else. I don't fucking remember. There's a whole bunch of these different things that allow you to draw 2 cards, but for an extremely steep cost. So Pot of Desires recently got banned. Basically its effect was, or was it limited? I don't know. Basically, whatever. Basically it got put on the ban list because it was like, yeah, I think you can only have 1 copy of it in your deck right now, because it would allow you to, you would banish 10 cards from your main deck and then draw 2 cards, which sounds like a pretty steep cost, but considering that most decks are built with redundancies, having those 10 cards banished face down so you can't like access them for the rest of the duel isn't really that big of a deal, because if you've already like set up your like your thing, you will just, like, everything else beyond that will just be redundancies. You get 2 extra cards and then your deck is also smaller, so because you just took 10 cards out of it. And then this one, Pot of Extravagance, lets you banish cards from your, I said before, lets you banish cards from your extra deck and let you draw 2 cards for it, but I am extremely reliant on my extra deck, so I don't want to put that in my deck. And Pot of Desire is a little bit too, that 10 cards from my main deck is a little bit too steep of a cost for me, so I'm not gonna put those in, even though they are really good. I don't want them. Get out of here. True, you're not welcome here. All right. Ah, God, I'm such a nerd. Am I planning to make a Discord? Probably not. I'm not planning to make a Discord, honestly.
Believe me, we've tried before.
Yeah. No, I haven't tried making my, like, I don't know, a Discord for my, you know, just for me as a VTuber, you know? Because, you know, a lot of VTubers have, like, Discords, but I'm like, that's too much work to moderate, so I'm not gonna do it for now. Oh, what am I doing again? Right.
Cards.
Yes. I want, okay, wait, where was it? Dark Ruler no more. This is good. This will go on my side deck. Backwards decision. Thank you. Okay, so the golden sword soul. When a monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand to negate the attack. And if you do negate the attack, is banished face up. You can banish this card from your field or graveyard. Special summon one. Ooh, okay. I'll put a copy of this card in my deck for now. The golden sword soul. That seems good. Okay. Right. What do the branded cards do? Hey, Leo, do you have any game suggestions I should play on stream?
Any game suggestions? Well, seeing as you're flipping around with cards right now, how about Inscription?
Ooh. I would play it if I hadn't already spoiled the entire game for myself. I watched it. I already watched all the entire playthroughs of it, so I feel like it wouldn't be a novel thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, hold on. Me watching Markiplier's playthrough of Inscription, I was just like, oh my god. I was just like face palming the entire time, cause I'm like, me thinking of deck ratios, right? Cause I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player, right? And Inscription isn't exactly Yu-Gi-Oh, but I could see, just based on like the ratio of the cards in his deck, he had, at least in his first playthrough, I think, he had way too many high cost cards in his deck as opposed to lower cost cards. Like he'd have a bunch of cards that would be in his deck that would be like, oh yeah, these require like 3 or 4 sacrifices to summon, right? Or to summon, but not enough smaller cards like that to support those upper cards.
Yeah.
Like generally, if you're playing a deck, you want to have those cards that are really hard to get out. You want to have less of those cards. You want to have less of those cards, and so that you don't have like a dead card in your hand where you're just waiting for resources in order to bring these things out.
Yeah.
So seeing him play made me just facepalm. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So maybe I wish I would play Inscription. But unfortunately, unless they make like a sequel, then I think I won't have to play on stream because I will be entirely spoiled.
Yeah. No,
spoiled little brat. Okay. Okay. So we want cards. Banded Fusion. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster using 2 monsters from your hand, deck, or field as fusion material. Hand, deck, or you can special summon monsters except fusion. Oh, I use monsters for my deck? Ooh. This is good. The problem is, do I have monsters in my deck that can be used to fusion summon? Fuck. Let's see. Titanic Cloud, 25 or 100 more attack. Don't have any in my main deck. What did the card say? From your hand, deck, or field. So I can't bash my graveyard. Sprint? Okay, I could do...
What about chat suggestions?
Huh? What?
What if the chat has some suggestions for games?
Yeah, chat, do you guys have any suggestions for games? Hold on. I want to play Elden Ring, but I don't want to buy it yet. That game I have not spoiled myself on, so I should be good with that. Okay.
The previous
Mirror
games,
Jade.
like the Souls games.
Yeah, I could. Okay. so Mirror Jade. I can't summon Titanic Light with the stuff in my deck. I could summon Iron. What's it? Sprend, the Iron Dash Dragon, but he's kind of not the best for this. I don't. Yeah, my main deck is made up entirely of low-level monsters because all of my high-level monsters. Well, I guess I got the Iris Sword Soul. Okay. Oh, I got Gamma CL. Ooh. Okay. I got Gamma CL. Okay. I got a couple things I confused with in my existing deck. I got spit on my cards. Fuck. No one saw that. What was it? My webcam quality is not good enough to show that. To show this the small speck of spit on I got my card.
Yeah, no.
Branded Bond. In your hand or in the graveyard. Okay. This can be really hard actually, because yeah, this might be hard to do. Maybe I shouldn't be doing deck building on stream. Okay, I'll decide what I need to add to the deck first, and then maybe I'll decide what I need to take away from my current deck off stream. Make sure your beast has got to go, even though I really like it. If you fusion summon a monster, add one monster that mentions it. Ooh, okay, so Branded Lost sounds good. Branded White. Banish monsters from your graveyard's material. If you use Fallen of Albaz to your hand. Ooh, okay. Well, okay. Brandon and White sounds good. I'll put 2 copies of Brandon and White, as well as I've never played a fusion deck. I've always liked fusion decks, but I've never had an archetype that really vibed with me. Like, I like the idea of fusion decks, but I don't have an archetype of fusion monster that really vibed with me, you know? I don't know. Link monsters is my thing.
What would be your ideal fusion deck then?
Ideal fusion monster?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something with Phantom Thieves. If I could put a fusion monster into my live twin deck, then that would be heaven. But I've been mostly a Link player, so you don't even know what that means. Basically, it's another type of monster. It's blue. It's the blue ones. I've been playing these kind of blue cards. My decks have been around with those things.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you play the mobile game then?
Duel Links?
Yes.
I did. I'm kind of on and off about it, but mostly I don't. But I did play a fusion deck in Duel Links. I played Heroes, just because I just happened to have a bunch of those cards. I put together a hero deck. Excuse me. My friend the guy who got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! plays Heroes. I think out of all these years, I've managed to beat him once. Yeah, I managed to beat him like once, ever.
Oh.
But I mean, to be fair, that was more recently when I got a lot better, so I'm okay with that one. At the very least, I'm on par with him, so that's how much I like. Maybe twice. Maybe I've beat him twice, but still. The thing is that the hero decks are kind of like anti-meta. So like the reason why I lose to him a lot is because his boss monster directly counters a lot of my strategies. Like the only deck that I have that pretty much isn't affected. That can pretty much kind of get by away from his boss monster is my Crystal Beast deck. And as I told you before, that deck is really lacking in power. So really that deck has no chance against the other guy, against his hero deck. Because I'll tell you the reason why. Basically, I've brought up terms like called like the graveyard and like banish before, right? But basically, when a monster gets destroyed, right? Let's say like it's destroyed in battle or you tribute it or something, it goes to a place called the graveyard, where like all like the dead monsters go, and like or it's basically your discard pile, basically, if you know what that means. And all your discarded cards go to the graveyard. But recent Yu-Gi-Oh cards or decks have been sort of using the graveyard kind of like a second hand. So the graveyard is full of resources. A bunch of decks are revolving around graveyard plays, you know? His deck, one of his boss monster, Masked Hero Dark Law, specifically makes it so any monster sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead. And banish is different from the graveyard. Like, so it's kind of like how do I put this? Like if the graveyard is like being buried 6 feet underground, banish is going to hell, okay? So it's a lot harder to get stuff out of the banished zone, or no, it's not really a zone, but it's a lot harder to get cards out of being banished than it is from the graveyard.
So they get sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, exactly. So and it's a lot harder to get stuff out of the Shadow Realm instead of the graveyard, because there's like not a lot of, you know, banished based decks except for psychic monsters, but you know, I don't play psychic monsters. So it's, yeah, and since Tri-Brigades rely on the graveyard, my live twins to an extent rely on the graveyard, although less so, not really as a second hand, but just because reasons. They kind of rely on the graveyard too. And all of my other decks kind of rely on the graveyard. You know, more of just special summoning stuff out of the graveyard. So to recover materials, right? So the reason why Crystal Beasts don't do that, or the reason why Crystal Beasts aren't too badly affected by Dark Law is because instead of going to the graveyard when they're destroyed, they become spells and stay on the field. But even so, if they do happen to go to the graveyard, they will get banished. And the problem is, for Crystal Beasts, if those Crystal Beasts are banished, then I can't use them to summon, you know, the big boss monster, you know?
Yeah.
Which is what I mentioned before. So, yeah, as long as the Crystal Beasts are on the field or in the graveyard, then they count towards the 7 that I need to have in order to bring out the big boss monster, Rainbow Dragon. Notice that I didn't say that it counts also if they're banished. So if they get banished, then I can't count them towards the 7 count to summon my big boss monster. And, you know, for a lot of my Crystal Beasts, that isn't a problem, because specifically for that reason, I've run multiple copies. But I think a couple of the Crystal Beasts, I only run 1 copy of it. So if that one gets banished, and I don't have a way of getting it out of the banished zone, which I don't think I do, then I'm just fucked. I'm just like, I guess I'm, well, GG. I guess I can't do anything anymore. All right.
Yikes.
But yeah, God, I'm such a nerd.
That's fine.
Thank you. Also, seeing this card right here, this Chaos Dragon Levianeer being a common card, it makes me sad inside. Because I have the secret rare version of this, which is like holographic. It's super cool, and I pulled that from a card pack like years ago, and I still use it. It's in my live twin deck, but it makes me sad that it's printed as a common now. Oh yeah, how's Project Feline speedrunning? Cause I'm on break right now.
I mean, it's not a lot is happening. It was just a big
the whole
boom that
speedrun.com thing. Yeah.
And then it all exploded, and we had to do some moderating stuff. But as for the actual runs, not much is happening. It's mainly
I had to learn how to slide hop.
It's not that difficult. You'll probably get it down in a couple of minutes.
Well, the thing is, I also need to put it into my muscle memory, and also I need to completely scrap my previous run now, or my previous route, because now it's no longer a glitch. Okay, Branded lost.
It's a bit of a pain, and then it's also gonna change with the next patch, right? Because Raymond is tweaking it a bit for the slide hopping.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to get it into my muscle memory. Maybe I'll just wait until next patch before I start speedrunning again.
Yeah, true.
How long is that gonna be?
That's a good question. This patch came out not too long ago, so it's probably another month or two.
Okay.
For the next patch, most likely, is what I would say. You could check the roadmap, otherwise it should be on the website, right?
Yeah. I'll check it after stream. There can only be one. Okay. Dimensional barrier, waking the drag. I'm not gonna put any of these. Hold on. Are any of these traps worth putting in? I don't think any of these traps are worth putting into my deck at the moment. Traps are kind of slow, so people don't usually play them. I think these I don't need. Branded sword. Branch any number of branded. I probably don't need branded sword, even though it looks super cool. Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Definitely going in the deck, in the extra deck, because I can summon you pretty easy. Dark Monster
How's Genshin Impact going then? Because I haven't touched that in a while.
Oh, things are happening.
Oh, things are happening.
Ayaka's banner's coming up tomorrow.
Oh.
Actually, if you wanna, I don't know if you wanna get into the game, but I think the flagship event ends in a couple days.
Yeah, what's that?
The Legends of the Five Kasen. So basically, it's a story thing.
Oh.
You get a bunch of characters. I'm so mad. Klee, they finally gave us Klee meeting Yoimiya, and they didn't have any explosions.
Oh, really?
They were like, explosions are banned. I'm like, no, why?
The two characters.
The two characters that we want to see. Okay, they're admittedly the story they go through is pretty wholesome, but the two explodey characters did not get their explodey. I'm mad. I want to see them blow shit up.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Let's see. When does it end? It ends like in. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't end that. It's not that. Okay, so it'll last for like another 6 days. Okay. Yeah. You still got 6 days.
Oh, 6 days. Okay.
Okay. I thought it ended earlier than that, but I'm clearly wrong and delusional. You can fusion summon one level later, lower fusion monster from the extra deck except Rebellion by shuffling material mentioned in the deck when the monsters in it. Ooh, okay.
Oh, so you're still not keen on rhythm games then?
I mean,
there's that one anime rhythm game, right?
Which one is it?
Unbeatable. It's free on Steam. The main character looks like Gabby.
I could try it out. The only rhythm game I ever bothered to try to get good at was what was it? Oh,
Unique name.
Friday Night Funkin'.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Understandable.
Yeah, I played that one. So maybe I'll play that one on stream. But yeah, I could try Unbeatable. Is it unbeatable?
Controls are. It's not unbeatable, right? And it's very much beatable. And there are a lot of difficulty scalings, yeah, or difficulties that you can choose between. The control scheme is a little bit different. Basically, it's similar to Muse Dash. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen Muse Dash.
Yeah, with it has one upper and one lower row. This one does the same kind of thing.
I guess I could give it a try, yeah. Although I'm probably gonna be horribly failing for a while. Okay, we're gonna put you two in the extra deck. Okay. don't know if I need 2 copies of Rebellion. One copy is probably okay for now. Yeah, I really not playtest this at all, so I have no idea how these are gonna fit together.
It just works.
It just works, yeah. It'll just work.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba bum ba ba bum bum.
Okay,
wait.
how many cards do you actually have there right now?
Huh? Okay, wait. So right now, these 2 will go to the extra deck. So I don't need to worry about these. We've got them adding to the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, technically 9, because I have an extra higher rarity copy of Fallout of Albaz somewhere. So we're gonna use that one instead of the common one. Or we're gonna use, instead of using 2 of these common ones, because I already have 1 copy of Fallout of Albaz in the deck. So I'm gonna put 2 copies. I'm gonna put the second copy in somewhere else. Okay, but yeah, so that's like 9 cards right now. I'm gonna want to put Branded Fusion in probably.
Do you get to decide the order that you draw the card?
Oh wait, shit, this is not good. I don't want to put Branded Fusion in the deck because it only allows me to summon fusion monsters, and that's bad because this deck is mostly links. So no, I do not want Branded Fusion. Alright, what were you saying?
Do you get to choose the order that you draw the cards?
No, I shuffle the deck and then I draw 5 cards at the start of the turn. At the beginning of the game.
Okay, so that's the same at least. Okay.
I mean, I kind of can choose what I want to draw because certain cards can search other things out, right? So basically, I can kind of start off a combo with any one of the Tri-Brigade cards. Although it's best if I started off with this one, the Centaur looking guy called Fractal. But yeah. E. Yeah, I don't want Branded Fusion because that locks me out of my Link monsters. That's gonna be bad. So I'm gonna want Branded in white and Branded Lost maybe. But yeah, but I'm not gonna want. Okay, wait. Alright, let me think of what I can take out. So I already know I can probably already take out. I can already take out X-Saber Airbellum and maybe my Effect Veilers because I'm not gonna be needing. Okay, wait. So if I don't need them, then I can probably take out a couple of my Melfi cards. Level 2 or lower. I could probably take out a Melfi Puppy and a Melfi Caddy because I won't be needing them as much for I won't be needing them as much because I'm just gonna be because the reason I had those were for summoning Naturia Beast for my extra deck, but because I'm taking that out of my extra deck, I won't be needing it. So I'll relegate it to side deck stuff. Where is my extra deck? Man, I'm looking at this. My organization is horrible. I just have cards laying everywhere. How did I not notice
They
this?
look perfectly sorted. Colors all over the place.
Yeah, you know, it's
Not even
perfect.
properly
Yeah.
stacked.
Yeah, you right. Okay, so we'll take you out. I don't need Naturia Beast. I really don't need Mrs. Radiant. I have not needed you at all. Boilo Dragon, I probably don't need. Apollo Usa, good card. I'll have to think about that one though because I haven't been needing it. Yeah, actually, maybe I'll just take out Apollo Usa. So how many cards does that leave me in my extra deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can put 4 more cards in my extra deck. I can fit in. I already have Lubellion and Ice Jade. That's 13. Maybe some more of these fusions. I'll put in. Hold on. Yeah, put in Albi and the Branded Dragon. That seems like a good card to put in there. And Brigrand the Glory Dragon. Yeah. Because that one supports Tri-Brigade. Okay. Now I gotta think about what else I want to take out of the deck. Alright. So right now, I've taken out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Kalantos is good, actually. Kalantosa is good. Actually, hold on. My Melfi cards. Maybe you might not have to go yet. Hold on, let's see here. Number 64, Ronin Raccoon Sendayu. You're good. This is a good card. I might want to keep a Melfi or 2 in here just for that. Okay, wait, hold on. How many Melfi caddies do I have already? 1. I'm probably gonna want a second Melfi caddy. I'm probably gonna keep a second Melfi caddy in order to still be able to search for Rescue Cat, because Rescue Cat is really damn good. But do I need 3 copies of Rescue Cat then? I'll keep 3 copies. You can't go wrong with 3 copies of Rescue Cat. If I have 3 copies, then I might not need 2 Melfi caddies, because I'm not gonna need Rescue Cat as badly. Because the reason I have Rescue Cat is because Rescue Cat is good for summoning out this card, which is super good because it allows you to search for the most broken trap in the deck. But I also had more importance on Rescue Cat because I needed it to summon Naturia Beast, and which was the thing that basically negated all spells. And since I am only using Rescue Cat basically for Tri-Brigade Bearbrum now, which is only that 1 card, I can put less emphasis on Rescue Cat because I won't need it as much. Because I'll be taking out, I won't need it as much, I don't think. But I'll keep 1 copy in. Actually, maybe I'll take out all my copies of Melfi Caddy, and then I'll just replace it with Melfi Puppy.
Cats do then?
Okay, wait, so basically, these are Melfi cards, right? And the reason why I have them in the deck is because they're beasts. And, the Tri-Brigade cards all support Beast Warrior, Beast, and Winged Beast monsters. Naturally, they already fit in the deck because of that. But also, they allow me to do stuff like search for monsters. Melfi Puppy is in here because, the reason I had these Melfi cards were just so I could use them as more fodder, more materials to summon these Link monsters. Which I need monsters in order. I need to sacrifice monsters basically in order to summon Link monsters. And I'm putting in more fusion monsters now, so I can probably take them out. But I also have them in order to perform an XC summon, which basically you do by putting 2 monsters with the same level over each other. It's called overlaying them. This specifically for this guy because this guy is really good, but also Melfi Puppy is good because basically what the Melfis do is that at the end of your turn they jump out of your hand and then they put onto the field, right? So then as soon as your opponent summons something or they try to attack your Melfi, you can activate their effect to return it to your hand, and then they will have an effect. For example, Melfi Puppy can special summon a beast monster from my deck, specifically level 2/1. And Melfi Caddy can add a beast monster from my deck to my hand. So I have Melfi Caddy in order to search for Rescue Cat, which is a damn broken card, but also I have Melfi Puppy not only to summon, not just summon out other beast monsters, but because it can summon out this thing, the bunny I showed earlier, Kalantosa. But because if Kalantosa is special summoned by the effect of a beast monster, which Melfi Puppy is, I can destroy a monster on the field. So basically, it's a one-trick gimmick. Like it's a one-time gimmick. Like as soon as I'll do it once, and then I can destroy something on the field. But that combo has saved me on multiple occasions, so I'm not too willing to get rid of it just yet.
Yeah, it sounds effective then if it works.
Yeah, it's won me a couple duels, which I honestly do not expect. That move alone has won me a couple duels in those tournaments that I was talking about earlier, which I was really surprised because I didn't think it was that effective of a move. But you know, it just shows you how good disrupting your opponent's combo can be. Or maybe it just shows that to me because you don't know how to play this game.
I'm learning.
Yes.
I think.
Oh, sweet child.
Yes.
Sweet child, you not know a thing yet. Okay. So, we got these things. 1, 2,
This
3,
is
4.
one video I can send you later on. It's a skit.
Huh?
And maybe you can tell me how accurate the skit is.
I'm gonna give you like a 0 rating. Alright. Okay. I don't know, maybe. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think I could probably end the stream. I think I got a good idea. You guys won't see how bad my deck is right now, but maybe later. How bad this deck will be. Yeah, cause wait, shit, hold on. I need to only use beast. Okay. I think so basically the reason why I'm saying this deck is gonna be bad is because people say that so this deck revolves, I think I talked about it. This deck revolves around branded. The branded archetype, right? So you've seen these cards like branded sword and shit. They revolve around fusion summoning, but the thing is that I think and the branded archetype is related to a bunch of different other archetypes, including Tri-Brigade. But I think people have been saying that Tri-Brigade is like the worst deck type, the worst one of these related archetypes to combine with branded, but I want to try it anyways. So
Okay.
yeah, just because I like the cards. So yeah. Oh yeah, this card cost me like $60.
Okay.
Yeah, but luckily I didn't really have to pay for that card. I pulled a really rare card that cost around the same amount months prior, and I had just been waiting to sell it, so I sold it off in order to buy that card.
Hey, good trade.
Yeah, I happened to get it, like, it was just a chance happening, so that was pretty good. Yeah. Got it.
You just have to believe.
I'm more of a
Part of the
budget player,
cards.
honestly. Like, there are cards, like... Who's calling me? Ah! It's my mother.
Oh.
Oh, man, I hung up on her. Hold on, let me tell her to... Let me text her real quick. I'm gonna tell her to come and... I'm gonna tell her to come and, I'll tell her that I'll call her back in a couple minutes, because I'm gonna end stream probably soon.
You'll beat her in a 1v1 Yu-Gi-Oh duel.
I thought you said just beat her in a 1v1. I'm like, I'm not gonna fight my mom. If I throw hands with my mom, no. Challenge my mom to a speedrun race, but it's real life. She has to do parkour.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna end stream. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I put cool card sleeves on the back of my cards. I forgot about that. All right. But yeah. I'm trying to think. But anyways. Okay, yeah. I think that's gonna. I'm gonna. Yeah. Talk, Curtis. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna end the stream. I think I did enough for this. This is probably a boring stream, but you know what? I don't care. This is
Hey,
yeah.
that's cool.
I mean, just talking to you was cool, but I mean, in terms of like actually like deck like competitive deck building, no Yu-Gi-Oh player is ever gonna watch this. It's just me making terrible decisions. You what? They'd probably be like, yo, what? You're taking effect failure out of your deck? Why the fuck would you do that? Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks for having me.
I'm gonna stream. My stream schedule is a little bit different this week because I'm going to do stuff. I decided I didn't have any planned stream for today, but I ended up streaming anyways, as you can see. I got streams on Wednesday as usual, but instead of doing a Saturday stream, I'm going to be doing a Friday stream because I'm going to be going somewhere on Saturday, so I won't be here to stream on Saturday. So instead, we're going to do it on Friday. Yes. You got anything to say, Lewin?
Cards.
Yeah, I don't know why, but when I was like, oh, you got anything else to say, Leon? I looked up to the heavens as if I was like asking for like the divine voice from the heavens to come down and say goodbye to the stream.
Ah, yes, of course.
Oh yes, we all know Loon isn't. We all know Loon is just the. We all know Loon is just a. Is just like, I was gonna say angel, but I hesitate to say angel. Like the what, being looking down at me as I stream, just watching
yes,
me, and also just try and do shit as fast as you can. All right. Yes, the mythical land in the sky called Sweden.
Ah, yes, of course, and it's always
all
snow,
know.
and there's nothing else.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna end stream. Okay, yeah, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Catch you later. Bye bye.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, yeah, I didn't know what to say, so I was just sitting there pretty quiet. Yeah, but I tried my best at least. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's fun to be part of it. Yeah, I'll probably go sleep soon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bye bye. Thank you.